Good morning, children. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 4, working with queries. Before explaining what is query, first I am going to explain what is form and report. Today we will see form controls and reports in Microsoft Excel. Now, what are forms? Basically, forms are like a paper or the piece of paper on which a user fill the required information in a specific field. Okay, it is similar to an ordinary paper for which you fill out with a pen or the pencil. Fine. Now it actually provide a user friendly interface. Fine. When you create a form, it provide a user friendly interface. By default you enter the data in a worksheet format, but once you create a form, it provide you a user friendly interface to enter the data. It provide you a convenient way of entering a data. It is not an appropriate tool for every data entry situation. Fine. So the form provide a convenient way of entering data, and when you create a form in MS Access, it provide you a user friendly interface. Okay, a form can have a different name from a table. Maybe your table name is a student, but you can create a form with some other name, yet a form manipulate the same information and data to be corresponding table, although the data is same in that form also, but you can change the name of that form. Fine. Now Access provide the three main view where a form is displayed. First, form view, second, design view, and third, layout view. Form view is used to enter, edit and view data, whereas design view is used, as the name is very clear, you can design your form. Okay, so it is used to adjust the design of your form. It gives you the more detailed view of a structure of a form, such as header detail and the footer section. Fine. This you can do it in a design view. Now the third view is layout view. This is basically used to change the appearance of the form and the size of the various control of a form. I'll explain you what are the controls. Fine. Once you create, suppose you are creating a entry form for the student entry form. Fine. For that you have to insert the different controls like the labels, the text boxes, the image section, and the different command button to add record, to delete record, to find record. So these command buttons, label, text box, combo box, radio button, these are the controls. So in layout view you can change the appearance and the size of the various control of a form. Fine. Now once you create a form, it is easier to view and use. Instead of scrolling back and forth in the table data sheet, a form let you focus on one record at a time. Fine. See data any way you want. You can design a form to present the information any way you like. Now, we can create a form in three ways. First, by simple form option. Second, by split form option. And third, multiple item form. Now once how to create a form? First thing is your table should be there. Fine. So step is start MS Access. Second, click on the file menu. Third, open your data source or database. Open your table. Fine. If your table is already there, then only you can open your data source and your data table. If your database is not there, you have to create a database and then create a table also. Fine. Once you done this much, that means you have created a database, you have created a table also, then only you can create a form. Without database, without table inside the database, you are not able to create a form. किसका फॉर्म बनाएंगे? ओके, सो बिफोर क्रिएटिंग अ फॉर्म द टेबल शुड बी देयर. Fine. The table should be there means the database should be there. Fine. So in previous chapter, you all of you know how to create a database, how to create a table. So first step is create a table. The second step is create a form. You can, when you create a table, you enter the record in a form of spreadsheet view. Fine. When you create a form, you can see what change will occur when you create a form. Fine. So we'll see how to create a form. The first step is, if your table should be there, so open that table. If you want to create a query form for the query, open that query or the select that query. Fine. Now second thing is, click on a create button, create tab. In a menu bar, click on a create tab, and there in a form group, you can see the mouse is showing in a form group. You get the different form option like form, split form, multiple form, and more form. Okay. The simplest way is, once your table here, you can see the table 1 is open. They have selected that table and then they clicked on a form option. Once you click on a form option, your table will get represented in this format. The form is ready, nothing else you have to do. Okay, this is also called auto form because nothing you have to do. Just open your table, click on the create option, click on the form, where you get this form in a form group. Once you click on the simple form option, your form will get ready. In this form, at the bottom place, you get the navigation pen. Through that, you can view the previous record, next record, first record, and end of the record. Just bottom of that form window. Fine. You can find the record also. The first search option is also there. So whatever record you want to search in that form view, you can write down here that record. If that record is available, you can view that record. Fine. So in this simple way, you can create your form. And if you are using a wizard to create a form, so for that you have to click on the more form. And where you get this more form? In a form group. And where you get this form group? In a create tab. So again, the first step is the table should be there, and then click on the create option, click on a form group, and click on a more form. In this more form, you get a different options. Select the form wizard. Once you click on the wizard, you get the all the step. So the first step is select the table. See here, you get in first step, you have to select the table or the query. Fine. This option will present in a form of pop-up menu. So once you click on this here, all the table or the query, whatever there in your database will get displayed. So select the table or the query, and the second step is all the field present in that query or the table will be displayed in the left hand side pane. I'm talking about the first step. Whatever from that fields, whichever the field you want in of your form, just you can select one by one by selecting the field and clicking on this greater than sign button. Fine. You can select one by one, or if you want to select all the field, fine, for that you have to click on the double greater than sign which is there. So all the selected field, all the field will come in a right hand side pane. Once you complete the first step, you have to click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, the second option is select the format, which format you want a report. So there are so different formats are there: column, table, data sheet. So just these are the radio button. 4 options are there. Just select the type of report form you want for your table. Once you done this, click again on a next button. Now you are in a third step. Here it provide you the different view of representing the data. Fine. Where you want the label, where you want the data, so you can select the different style for your data. And once you done the third step, again click on the next. Now you are in the final step, that is you have to give the name for your form and click on finish. Before clicking on finish, there is 2 button. two radio buttons. So you have to select the first one, that is open the form. Fine. So first radio button, select the first radio button and click on finish. Once you click on finish, your form is ready. This will be visualized in this way. Okay. Now this is the fifth step. Now once you have created the form, maybe you want to modify it, add an additional feature or make it easier to use. For example, you might want to add or delete the field or change the location of a field in the form. Fine. So you can modify the form in a design view. Fine. So this you will get in two ways. See, here you get the form design. You can see easily. Fine. Here you can get the form design. Once you click on a form design, you will get such type of window and design tab will be there. See, here no design tab is there. Once you click on the form design, you will get this design tab. Fine. And your window will appear like this. All the fields of that table will be there in a right hand side. What you have to do, select those fields and drag it in your form area. Okay, and after selecting the field, now you have to select the different controls also. For example, this field, when you drag it, it acts as a label. Fine. For that you require a text box also, in which the user can enter the record. Fine. So the different controls are there. You can see this is the second way to design your form is click on the home button and the design view is there. So in this way also you can design your form. Fine. Once the different buttons are, you can insert a text box, you can insert a text box, you can insert a combo box, you can insert a check box, push buttons. So these are the controls which you will get here. Fine. So once you have inserted all the field, you can drag and drop these controls in your form and you can arrange it, you can format these controls, everything whatever you want. Fine. Now once you have done this, now the formatting of a form. So you can design the form and then you can format also. For the formatting, whatever the controls are there, you can format it also. You can give the background of your form also. You can change the appearance of your form also. How we do all this thing? By using the design and format tab. So let's see how to format a form using a design tab. You can add logo and title to your form by making use of logo and title option, and these two options you will get in a design tab. And which group? Header and footer group. Okay, so this logo and title options are there in that design tab under the header and footer group. What you have to do, just click on that particular option. Once you suppose you are going to insert a logo, so just click on the design tab, go for the header and footer group, you will get the logo option. Click on the logo option, you will get a dialog box to select the picture as a logo, and once you select the picture, just click on open. That picture will appear as a logo in your form. You can change the title also. Suppose by default the title of a form is a name of a table, but you don't want that name in your form. Fine. So you can change it. Fine. Instead of suppose your table name is ST, but you want to display the name of a form as a student entry form. Fine. So you can write as a title student entry form. So this you can do by using the title option. And where you will get this title option? In a design tab. Which group? Header and footer group. So in this way you can format the form. And the another way is format tab. Through this format tab, you can change the font. You can change the format. When I'm talking about the font, that means you can change color, you can change size, you can change alignment of what? Of all the controls which you have added in your form. It may be labels, it may be buttons, it may be background, it may be text box, anything, whatever you have inserted, whatever the control you have inserted in that form. Okay, So you can format your form by using design tab and by using a format tab. Okay, now next we will see report. Now children, a report is what? It is basically an effective way to organize and summarize data for viewing or printing. Fine. Now a report can be created exactly in the same manner as you have created, as we have just seen how we created a form. Fine. Just next to the form option, the next group is report group. Fine. Now report, if you need to share information from your database with someone but don't want to that person actually working with your database. No? Sometimes it happens that you want to show the data but you don't want to show your database to that person. So for that it is better to create a report and just show that report to that person. So report allow you to organize and present your data in a reader friendly, visually appealing format, no? And access, make it easy to create and customize a report using data from form and query or table in your database. So you can create your report of whole record from your table, or you can just create a report from the extracted data, that is query, or you can create a report of search data, that is from form. So whatever data you want to present in a report, you can select it. Now how to create a report? See, to create a report, the first step is your database or your table should be open. So open the table or the query you want to use in your report. Fine. So first step is open that particular table. Now the second step is create. Click on the create tab. In that create tab, next to the form tab, there is a report group. In this report group, you get the option report. So just click on this report. Whatever the table, query, form you have selected, the report will get generated. Simple. Nothing else you have to do. Okay. Just you have to do a create. Click on a report option. Fine. Access will create a new report based on your object. Now how to format the report? The same way as we have formatted the form, by using a design tab or for using a format tab. Now how to print a report? To print a report, select the file tab and then click either on the print preview, or from home tab click the view command, then select the print preview. Both the options are available. Your report, you will get such pop-up menu. See, in home tab you will get a print preview option. Right. In file also you have to click on the print, and then from print you can select the option print preview. The both way is correct. Or you get this print option in a quick access toolbar also. So from anywhere just select the print option, and from there you get the option print preview. Why we use this print preview? This view basically display how the report will appear on a page after printing, how your report will look alike. Fine. So before printing, if you want to make change in page orientation, page setup or something else, you can do it in a print preview option. Fine. So these are the options which you can perform in a page layout. You can change the layout of your report. It may be portrait or landscape or in a column format, whatever the way you want. You can change the page size also. Fine. And once you set all these things, you just have to click on a print option. Fine. So this print dialog box will appear. Set the desired print option and click on OK. The report will get printed. That's all for the day, children. Have a nice day.